I got about like 6 minutes into the reading and realized that it wasn't recording. So we're gonna redo it. We're just gonna pull all new cards. I'm feeling pretty emotional because the loss of a family member is something that hits home for me. The first thing that I would say here is that I can't tell you what to do. Everybody grieves differently, and there's no right or wrong way. And I don't think it's good advice for somebody to tell somebody else to just move on, to just get over it. I think it's important that you keep on loving him. For me, when I lost my dad, I would watch his favorite TV show every single year in the month that he died. Because I believe that when you think about somebody, you keep them alive in those thoughts. And when you look at things from a quantum perspective, they're both alive and dead right now. So are you. So is everybody. And by thinking about them, you let them be with you in a healthy, positive way. I don't think that he would want you to feel burdened by your love for him. He would want it to be a positive, happy thing. And he wouldn't want you to feel stuck. So, we've got naughties, delays, restriction, resistance, leading to strength, innovation, need, fire, self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. We've got the bride in the cage, another card of restriction, being bound by your own thoughts, by your trauma here. And we've got reprogram your soul, 55, release, raise, and reclaim. This is all about taking your power back and not allowing this to be a burden to you. Your love for your husband is the ultimate power, and he wants you to be happy. Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, and Seven of Cups, options before you. You have a choice to make, to be happy for yourself, and that doesn't mean with new love necessarily. That could be going on an adventure. That could be doing something creative that you've only ever dreamed about. That could be doing something that makes you feel close to him. It could be anything. But there are lots of ways that you can connect with him. Page of Pentacles. Small signs can mean the world when you're talking about a lost loved one. But the truth is, they're never really lost. They're always with us. Choose happiness for yourself. Choose to be strong enough to love him even though he's gone. What's our guidance here, Spirit? Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups. A lot of people think that the Ten of Cups is happiness with another person. It's family. It's freedom. It's what lies at the end of the rainbow. But that's not what it is. The Ten of Cups is right here in this moment. This guy found his peace by knowing himself and being happy in himself. You can't live like a ghost the rest of your life. You're not gone. You need to keep on going. He would want you to keep on going. He would want you to be happy. Chariot. He would not want you to feel burdened by his love, by your love. What else does she need to know, Spirit? You need to get out of your shell, step outside of your comfort zone, and be open to new relationships. Not even necessarily romantic ones, but friendships, new work situations. You need to be able to open up to people again. This loss has been crippling you, but it's time to reclaim your power. To know that it's okay for you to live your life. That he would want you to have a bright future, even without him. I think while people are still here, it's complicated for them to think about things like that. High Priestess and the Elephant. But things change once you go to the other side. Once you cross that threshold, your understanding is different. And there's no way, knowing that he would be able to find you in another lifetime, over and over and over again, if that's what you guys wanted, that he would not want you to be happy with the time that you've got left here. There are contracts with other people that you still have to fulfill. And again, it doesn't have to be romance. But you still have a purpose here. You need to heal your heart. Other people are required for that. There's abundance left in this life for you. There are still things you want to achieve, still things you want to do. You've got spirit guides watching you. It may be in the form of birds, or you may be coming into your gifts because sometimes after a great trauma, that's when we awaken. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got was to just talk to spirit. And when I say spirit, I'm talking about my ancestors, my spirit guides, my guardians, the universe, my higher self, God, if that's a term you use, source, oneness, everything, the all. It's all the same. Blue car and twin flame, chimera. You have a purpose, and you have to believe that. There is still something left for you to do here, and you have to heal your heart in order to be able to do it. We all create ripples in the water, and sometimes losing someone is in order to create change in you. I think that when I lost my dad, it took me to such a dark place. It took me my whole life to heal from that. But when I did, I realized that it all had to happen that way. That part of his purpose was to go when he did, so that he could change me and set me down this path. Even though it looked like a tragedy, it felt like a tragedy. It felt unfair and terrible. But there was a reason why it had to be that way. And that's true for you too. And that could be the hardest thing in the world to hear. But there's a reason why someone was taken from you. Believe that.